Hello, everybody. It's story time with Teacher Gabe, and today we are reading Jemison by Mary Nhin and illustrated by Yuliia Zolotova. Hi, I'm Mae Jemison. As a child, I dreamed of going into space. One, two, three, blast off! I loved all things science and was frustrated to see that there were no women astronauts when I was a girl. My parents encouraged me to chase my dreams. You can do anything you want, Mae. You just have to believe. But not everyone believed in me. Girls can't do that. Stop dreaming, Mae. Well, that doesn't sound like a very nice teacher. I was good at dancing, too. I'd taken classes since I was 8 years old, and I was a cheerleader at high school. It was much easier to get support as a young woman wanting to be a dancer than it was as a young woman scientist. When I graduated from college, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I could go back to dancing or go to medical school, but what I really wanted was to fly to space. I'd been discouraged by so many people over the years about my dreams of flying to space, so I chose the safer route and trained as a doctor. Do you think women will ever fly to space? Only men fly to space. But I hadn't totally given up. I still studied advanced engineering and science while working. What we find is that if you have a goal and you approach it in little steps, you start to get there faster. Your mind opens up to the possibilities. One day, the television was on and the news highlight was astronauts. But they weren't just any astronauts. There was a woman astronaut and a black astronaut. I almost fell out of my chair. I couldn't believe my eyes. Women and people of color could really do it. We can fly to space. I always knew it. Right there and then, my love and dreams were reignited. I summoned the courage to apply to NASA, and guess what? Out of 2,000 applicants, I was one of the 15 chosen. Hi, did you get my application? Yes, we did, and you've been accepted, Mae. What? Thank you, thank you. I worked very hard, but it also helped that I loved my work. I was soon selected for a space flight. The thing that I have done throughout my life is to do the best job that I can to be me. Although I had almost been discouraged from trying, told again and again that I would fail, I kept working towards my dream. My courage and conviction had faltered at times, but my hard work paid off. And in the end, I was brave enough to chase my dreams. I became the first black woman to visit space. I showed myself and the world that women could be scientists too. Don't let anyone rob you of your imagination, your creativity, or your curiosity. It's your place in the world. It's your life. Go on and do all you can with it and make it the life you want to live. Let's see, this is Mae's timeline. In 1973, Mae started Stanford University at the age of 16. That's crazy. 1981, Mae graduates Cornell Medical School. 1987, Mae is chosen for the NASA astronaut training program. And in 1992, Mae becomes the first black woman astronaut to fly to space. And in 1993, Mae receives the Kilby Space Science Award. In 2004, Mae is inducted into the International Space Hall of Fame, and in 2017, Mae receives the Buzz Aldrin Space Pioneer Award. That wasn't too long ago, 2017. All right, and next we have Listen, Buddy by Helen Lester and illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. Welcome to Storytime, Michael. We're just starting Listen, Buddy. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to make these pages a little bigger. Give me 1 second. All right. Buddy's father had a beautiful big nose. He was a great sniffer. Buddy's mother had beautiful big teeth, and she was a great chomper. Buddy had beautiful big ears, but it didn't matter. When Buddy's parents sent him to the vegetable stand to get a basket of squash, he came home with a basket of wash. When they asked him to buy 15 tomatoes, he came home with 50 potatoes. Buddy's father said, "Listen, Buddy, will you please bring me a pen?" "Who?" asked Buddy. "You," said his father. "Will you please bring me a pen?" "A what?" asked Buddy. A pen, said his father. "Will you please bring me a pen?" "Sure," said Buddy. Buddy's father said, "Listen, Buddy." Oh, he brought his dad a hen. Buddy's mother said, "Listen, Buddy, will you please give me a slice of bread?" "Who?" asked Buddy. "You," said his mother. "Will you please get me a slice of bread?" "A what of what?" asked Buddy. "A slice of bread," said his mother. "Will you please bring me a slice of bread?" "Sure." Oh, and he sliced up her bed. Buddy's mother said, "Listen, Buddy." Somehow, Buddy's mind was always wandering too far away from those beautiful ears. His parents tried yelling, "Listen, Buddy." They tried whispering, "Listen, Buddy." But nothing worked. One day, Buddy got permission to go out for a long hop. He had never been allowed to go beyond the vegetable stand. "Listen, Buddy," his parents warned him. "Just remember that at the end of the road, there are two paths. The path to the left, which will lead you around the pond and back home. But the path to the right will lead you to the cave of the scruffy varmint. And that scruffy varmint has a nasty temper, so be sure to take the path to the left." "Right?" asked Buddy. "Left," said his parents. "Right," said Buddy, and with a salute of his paw, he hopped away. Feeling very grown up, Buddy hopped along past the vegetable stand and on to the end of the road. "Now let's see," he pondered. "Was I supposed to go left or right? Or right or left?" He thought as hard as he could. The last thing he said was right, so that must be right. Right he went. 25 hops later, Buddy discovered that right was wrong. There in front of his cave was the scruffy varmint, doing scruffy things that varmints do, like snarling, mussing his hair, rubbing dirt on his knees, and scratching a whole lot of itches. At his feet was a large soup pot. "What are you going to do with that soup pot?" asked Buddy. "What does one usually do with a soup pot? Bake pie?" replied the scruffy varmint, not too kindly. "I'm going to make soup." "Some what?" asked Buddy. "Soup," snarled the scruffy varmint. Buddy had forgotten his parents' warning about the scruffy varmint. He asked eagerly, "May I help?" The scruffy varmint was not fond of having company, but with help he'd have his soup sooner. So he said, "All right, Bunny Rabbit, come help me gather the firewood." "Who, what?" asked Buddy. "You, firewood." Buddy eagerly hopped ahead of the scruffy varmint. Very gently he gathered a large prickly bundle, which he held out proudly. Roughly, the scruffy varmint grabbed the bundle. "I said firewood, not briarwood," he yelped, plucking the sharp thorns from his paws. Later, when the pot was filled with water, the scruffy varmint lay against a rock, licking his paws and barking orders. "Hustle, Bunny Rabbit, get the flour." "Yes, sir," said Buddy. Oh, he put a whole bunch of different flours in the pot. 5 pinches of salt." "Yes, sir, Buddy." And he put 5 inches of salt. "Oh, that's too much." 15 tomatoes." "Yes, sir." And there goes 50 potatoes. And a big load of squash. "Yes, sir," said Buddy. The scruffy varmint rose and gave the soup a stir. Oh, and he put wash instead of squash. He took a taste, and it tasted a little like maybe it needed some pepper. "Bunny Rabbit, get the pepper from the left side of the kitchen sink," the varmint growled. "Who get the what from the where side of where what?" asked Buddy. The scruffy varmint repeated, Who get the what from the where side of the where what? Never mind. He stalked into the kitchen and got the pepper himself and sprinkled it into the soup. There, now Bunny Rabbit, put the soup on the fire. Buddy put the soup in the fire. Oh no. The fire went hiss, and so did the scruffy varmint. I'll teach you, he howled. I will have soup, Bunny Rabbit soup, and I know just the bunny to use. The Bunny Rabbit who never listened. Buddy listened. He also hopped very, very fast, faster than he had ever hopped in his life. He whizzed up the road, past the vegetable stand, and into the safety of his house. And a little later, when Buddy's parents asked him to bring a pen and a slice of bread, Buddy listened. All right, and that was Listen, Buddy. All right, and that was all the stories I have for today. Thank you guys for reading with me. I hope you guys have a good day.